Welcome everyone to a Sacred Symbols reading. I'm your host, Desiree DeMars, and if you're new to this channel, I incorporate a shamanic practice of grounding, attuning to the higher frequencies and ancestors, spirit helpers that are here in our life and in our world to support us with being in our higher state of wisdom or consciousness. And I usually do these readings around the new moon and the full moon to just support the energies that are expressing themselves through the planetary bodies around us. And so we now have a new moon in Gemini coming up on the 27th. It just depends on your location. And I won't say much about it. I usually refer listening or watching Pam Gregory's podcast, astrologer. She's just fantastic at bringing everything together, showing us how everything is interrelated and how the planets are actually amplifying the energies that are, or the greater cycles really that we're going through. So I invite you to join me in this invocation. It'll help you ground, it'll help activate your vagal nerve, just bringing you into a deeper state of theta or alpha, which is that dream state, intuitive state, awakeful dreaming, higher level of consciousness. So you may be able to tap into more of what I'm talking about when I start talking about ancestors and the representation of these sacred symbols. So I invite you now to take awareness of your breath. Yawn, stretch, relax, whatever it is you need. And of course, you can always skip over this if you just want to hear the actual reading. But I walk you through the process of receiving a reading one-on-one with me and capture it on the camera from above. So as you continue breathing, just feel your body relaxing. Feel your head, neck, and shoulders softening. And then following the breath down, all the way down to the center of the earth, feel your tailbone sinking deeper into the cushion or the chair that you're in. And then together, let's imagine a brilliant white light coming down from the heavens, and it too is anchoring us. It's anchoring our entire toroidal field here and bringing us down into connection with the divine feminine, Pachamama, Gaia. And there, at the center of the earth, imagine this iron molten core. We know there's so much volcanic activity right now. Mother Earth is going through some kind of incredible transformation of her own, as we are, just as we are here planetarily. And maybe what we're doing is holding on for dear life. Maybe it's all about her that is activating all of this to happen for some greater purpose. So continue to relax, feel that sensation of this iron molten core at the center of the earth, and then imagine it reflected at your base chakra, the color red, your hemoglobin, your entire immune system. Feel that awakening. It's also the passion within you, right? The fire, your internal fire. So feel that awakening and filling up your entire central channel as it flows up, just like the lava would, through the volcano. Just imagine that color red, right? And as it moves up, it is also activating all of our chakras, so that all of our chakras are open, fully functioning, front and back, balanced and aligned, because they are not only on a vertical axis, they are here horizontally too. And as you just feel that red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, and white, we have now infused this beautiful, brilliant white light with the rainbow. And feel your toroidal field expanded and connected to these different light wave frequencies. So just continue to relax, to tune into the breath. Now we've integrated color and a vibrational field of energy. And then for a moment, let's focus on our hearts. Just feel that essence of calm, peace, compassion, and just feel that extending out horizontally. So now we have a vertical and a horizontal axis right here around the heart chakra, or between that third and fourth chakra. So just feel that energy expanding out into this cosmic consciousness or super consciousness, this field of the Aka, of the Akash. Feel the sensation of how you are directly connected to that at all times, just with your consciousness. And so we're deepening our conscious awareness of this connection, and then feeling that heart coherence that is building between the brain and the heart. So feel that connection. And that we know now scientifically, not only are we made of stardust, we know that we are a coherent field of consciousness. And that heart field is so much greater than the head or the brain. So now that we feel expanded and yet completely grounded into the earth, let's just imagine we're creating a sacred circle here today. I made an offering of tobacco, cornmeal, flower petals, other blessed herbs, and created a circle on the cloth that we'll be working on today. And now we are calling in through prayer, or our intention, the I am presence within us. We are using our intention by calling our attention to the movement or the flow, the emotion. Notice your emotions. Emotions are essential. They are a part of our heightened awareness. So you might even start to feel smell, touch, colors. However it comes to you, it comes in maybe combinations of things, maybe full-blown audio. But just because not everybody has clairvoyance as their main trait or strength with their intuitive senses. So just feel and trust whatever is natural for you. Continue to support that by bringing your awareness or allowing any kind of emotion be energy in motion. We know the one constant is movement, right? Things are always moving, changing, and growing. That is life on planet Earth. And we also have this idea of duality. So there's movement, the yin, the yang, the light going into dark. This shows us or reflects back to us this idea of cycles and everything. So now that we are feeling complete, connected, whole, creative, we are calling in now the Divine Mother, Heavenly Father, Infinite Creator of all that is, the sacred triangle, this sacred geometry within us, within everything, right? The fractal aspects of the self, of consciousness, of conscious creation. Feel our connection to that. And as we now move through the circle by calling in all of the directions, we call upon the east, the south, the west, the north, above, below, and the middle. Come and be with us. Sit beside us for this beautiful new moon. Let this reading bring some clarity for you, some kind of aha, if that's what you're looking for, maybe possibly a breadcrumb along the way. Or maybe even just heightened awareness and understanding of the multidimensionality of life around us at any given moment. Come and be with us. Come and be with us. Sit beside us as we call in all of the elementals, earth, air, fire, water, ether, plasma, neutrinos, gammas, and all those elements yet unknown to man. Come and be with us. Come and be with us. Let this wisdom and knowledge, understanding the ancient wisdoms, come through us here today in this reading and bring us support in getting clarity or manifestation around an intention that we have for the full moon that will be coming after this new moon in Gemini. Come and be with us. Come and be with us. All of our guides, angels, teachers, guardians, the two-legged, the four-legged, the many-legged, the winged ones, the finned ones, and the creepy crawlers. Come and be with us. Come and be with us. Sit beside us, bringing your knowledge and wisdom and understanding. Feel the circle filling with this beautiful light or life force energy. Now, last but not least, as we call in all of our ancestors, those who've gone before us, lived a good life and transcended and are now here working on our behalf, come and be with us. Come and be with us. Sit beside us. Guide us. Help us to see from the inside out, through this eye of God, into the great mystery. Help us to expand understandings, and especially our creative energy at this time. Come and be with us. Come and be with us. All of those whose names we do not know, but whose blood runs through our veins, let us see, notice, and sense the synchronicity of this mirror we call life that is out there showing us whatever it is we need to know at this very moment in time. And as we acknowledge this gratitude and appreciation that we have to walk this good red road, to remember the shamanic practices and understanding the science that's woven into these sacred understandings, this alchemy of our time here and now in this great cycle as we shift through this darker phase of the Kali Yuga. Come and be with us. Sit beside us. Show us the truth so that we may not only receive the benefits of whatever it is that's received today for you, but may we also share that in the world simply by the state of our being, so that all that we come in contact with may be blessed by this awareness, this presence, this light. In full faith, so be it. Aho. And then the very last but not least, I forgot to just mention, if you would like to call in a guide, angel, teacher for protection, right? I like to call in this shield of power and protection from my guardian, my guide, who supports me in that, so that what is mine and what is yours, and you can delineate, differentiate truth for you versus information that may be true for another. So thank you for sitting in that beautiful field of energy now, calling up through that heart center. I ask you to blow into the basket 3 times with whatever comes to your heart, whatever will shine its light to the deepest levels of truth for you today. And again, these sacred symbols here. This is part of a Zulu tradition. The South Africans truly believed in the connection to their ancestors. So we call it throwing the bones. And you will see why once we've blown into the basket. I will be throwing the bones, and I'll be shifting the camera to an overhead view so you can see more clearly what I'm talking about. So I will see you on the other side. So here we are with the bone throw today. And notice what you notice. If you were sitting across from me, it would be over here at this coin by this large shell here. And I am sitting over here, right here, how fascinating, at the shaman's shell. How beautiful. And what's really fascinating to me, if we focus in the middle, actually seems like a very compressed reading, a lot going on at the center, a lot going on at the heart of things. I think absolutely we are beginning to recognize the importance of taking care of ourselves and how self-care is critical right now, because all of this is an inside job, right? This is where we are having a return of power. We have the heart of 4, I think, creating a foundation that is heartfelt and guided by the heart of vision here. Here you are right next to this piece representing your vision, your home, and your greater home, which is the star that you are, your star nations, with eagle resting right on your spiritual journey. This is just absolutely so gorgeous. I'm going to have to take a separate photo of this. This here is, this half shell here is a piece that represents your blueprint that you came in with, this incredible sacred blueprint. This, and then we've got Gaia right here, or Pachamama actually. We have Pachamama resting on top of Saturn and that which is not yet created. And a passion resting here at the divine feminine. Right at the base, actually, right at her head, we've got the great mystery. So make a wish for this next 2-week phase of new moon. There is something really important, something really key here is, here's father, your genetic, your DNA, Pluto, some huge changes, right? Father and a young adult on your father's side, your paternal lineage is really here, something key, along with grandmother, your grandmother on your mother's side, and a young adult. How fascinating. The young adult's grandmother, your maternal grandmother, and your father. And here's your mother. So interesting, right next to this piece of the wish coin. So make a wish about the feminine. You can look at it on multiple levels, right? Like the divine feminine, the great feminine, the feminine in all things, or your mother, your mother. You may not know your mother, it could be your adopted mother, but it could also just represent your birth mother, whether you knew her or not. She is still a part of you. And in fact, here's Venus, truth, love, and beauty, abundance, right? Finances, the heartbeat of the earth, mirroring here this idea of frequency, right? Frequency. It's really, being on this planet Earth right now, how can we shift our frequency, adjust or adapt our frequency so that we are creating in form of energy first what it is we want to manifest in the world. And then we have soul retrieval, or this idea of ancestral healing, right here alongside your grandfather on your mother's side, your maternal grandfather, and he's touching the mother here. So there's this beautiful configuration of the soul's work in the world, really the return of your power. There's really something, and I would say the shaman here represents, be your own shaman. Really embrace and be the power that you are, the star that you are, your true identity, right? Because it's really time. Here's a timekeeper. The other timekeeper's over here. And notice that they're both facing up, which signifies this idea of a slight pause. Right? And actually, we're talking about a bigger cycle here today, I think. This return of power through your ancestral lineage. We have the 3 here. If you feel like you're at a fork in the road, I would say the results, or whatever you're choosing, is wide open. That may be a component that was here. This is the inquiry that you have as you blew into the basket. And this is really showing us that the ancient ones, this is the ancient women on your mother's side, and this is the ancient women, or men, I'm sorry, on your father's side. So the men and women. So really call in. This is a great time with Gemini New Moon to be calling in the ancient ones for support, for guidance, because they are going to bring the truth forward. This is the sword of truth. And they're going to enable you to be a vessel. This is talking stick. You will be the antenna, the talking stick, the spokesperson, the expression, the channel of this ancient wisdom when you speak it out into the world and speak your truth. And this, we have a little starfish on a coin, which is representative of Mars moving forward. Take that fire that you have in your heart and take it out into the world. Take it into something new. If you are wanting to create, I know Pam in her astrology report for this new moon mentioned what a great time it would be for writing. So even if it's just journaling, but just writing something, maybe you're into poetry, or you're in the process of writing a book, it's a really fantastic time for that, because it's a part of something that the soul really wanted to express. And these are the great ones, the great-grandparents and the greats and the great-great-greats and the great-great-greats on your father's side. So we have the great ones really outside. In fact, here's the great ones on your mother's side. Maternal, paternal, great ones in this bigger picture. It's really, Pam mentioned this too in her astrology post, that it's really a time of remembering these sacred practices, you know, because this is our history. We are these cosmic citizens, these galactic citizens who are now remembering what we really came here to do and why we came here to do it. So just embrace that idea of the sacred in all things, which can be symbolized through the three or the triangle, or this fractal energy, this fractal pattern that underlies everything, or is within the sacred geometry that's within everything. And I think overall, I'm getting chills just thinking about it, would be say that it is about a return of power, third chakra, you know, really acknowledging, taking in your greater power, and knowing that that greater power actually comes from something high above, right? This is that higher wisdom, the downloads, the dreams, the daydreams, and remembering that childlike part of ourselves, how important it is to balance out. Here we have bear claw, this idea of going within, hibernation, digestion, assimilation, integration, integrating it all, absorbing these higher, we have third eye and heart chakras. I'd say what really seems important, though, is to just really acknowledge that we're in the process of a rebirth. I heard a report also from a channel that I listened to who said it's really almost like this huge review we're having, and much of the review is about what it is we don't want anymore. So, you know, I think this is really showing up here through Father, through this idea of what's underneath that is changing our foundation, but beneath our feet is literally changing. We're having these incredible volcanic activity, solar activity. Where is the sun? Let's see if the sun is playing in. Yeah, the sun. This expansion, you know, we're having these cosmic forces really hitting us from solar activity. But it's what's on top of it is a chunk of pottery, a sacred piece of pottery from a sacred location on the planet, and it is about grounding, right? Really grounding for the big transformation, grounding ourselves for whatever might come. There's probably going to be some big surprises in the near future. I mean, they're happening all the time. We're being shocked. I don't listen to news, but I do get some things trickle through or see things on Facebook now and then when I check. But yeah, I think, again, the physicality of us, this is really, the abundance is within you. Whatever it is you want to create, it first has to come through you. So this is why we want this return of power. We want to stand in our truth. And we are, like, I think, remembering and redeveloping the sacred and divine feminine within us. This is the rebirth. It's about rebirthing the divine feminine, rebirthing the earth, remembering and from a place of gratitude and appreciation how much the earth gives to us every day. right? So this is what, that something is not yet created, and it takes the passion. So if I get full brain chills on that one, just follow your passion, do something creative, no matter how big or small. See with the eye of God. See, look at the bigger picture, the greater picture of who you really are in this vision you came in to express. And with that, I'm going to end the session. So thank you for joining me. So again, thank you for joining me. I'm so grateful to be this channel of wisdom, light, and understanding, that they may have helped you in some small way, or even led you to some other kinds of information or connection. I will connect you with Pam Gregory's website. And with that, then I would like to just rattle to close the circle in gratitude and appreciation for what has been received, and may it also shine out into the world again to all those we come in contact with in full faith. So be it. Aho.